You're watching Hoffman Family Gold in a Rush, and we're recapping the Season 1 episode, The Mother Lode. So what happened? The episode starts with Todd simultaneously driving away from camp to the claim, and away from the claim to the camp. With quality control like that, you know this episode will be awesome. In a quest to find good gold, Andy wants THURBER to pan in random places. Didn't they bring in a geologist with maps last week? Guess that's all forgotten. Andy and THURBER walk to 4 different potential test sites and weigh the pros and cons, while each site is tediously explained. Then THURBER walks back to all 4 and pans them, while each site is tediously explained. Again. Test Site 1, Andy's ancient riverbed, finds mostly nothing. Test Site 2, which has no road access, shows a few specks. Test Site 3 shows a few more specks than number 2, and Test Site number 4 shows some fine gold, but not much else. We then move indoors, where Todd and the team place rocks on the map to mark the different test sites, while each site is tediously explained. Again. Did I mention it's tedious? Oh, and it's also wrong, as at one point they place a rock on what they indicate as Test Site 3, which they say is on the other side of the river, even though THURBER made a point that Test Site 3 is on the same side. But then when they place the rock for Site 4, they place it where the Site 3 rock was, but that rock is now teleported to the correct position. This is all kind of like the map scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, only take out all the awesome parts and replace them with horrible ones. Jason, the claim owner, wants to give up on site number 1, but Andy says he's going to secretly work on the ancient riverbed site when nobody's around. Can someone explain how that is possible, as they are running 24 hours a day with limited equipment available? Yet moments later, Andy reveals how he dug a secret 20-foot deep trench in secrecy, which finds yet another ancient river channel. THURBER pans the ground and finds more specks. It is then declared to be the greatest ground they have ever seen, which means, I suppose, it's even better than the 1 ounce per 1 yard of ground they found last week. Andy tells claim owner Jason about the find. Andy's not happy, but it's a game changer, so they run the ground anyway. They find 54.1 ounces, dragging them ever closer to their random season goal. Meanwhile, the side plot of the entire episode is of Mechanic Randy fixing the following items: battery issues and leaking O-rings on the test plant, being locked out of an excavator, connecting a mismatched radiator to a spare fuel truck, a leaky excavator hose, the light plant's fuel line, a camp stove, a bulldozer oil leak, the U-joint on the parts truck, a faulty cylinder on the water pump, and 4 other random water pumps. The entire episode he is tired and on the verge of quitting, but at the very end, Todd wanders into Randy's work area and lends the following assistance. He then helps motivate Randy by telling him to work harder. That's some good motivation. Tune in next time when Todd counters the claims he's lazy by going to the gym and doing endless sets of diddly squats. I don't know why it's funnier out loud. Maybe it's not funny at all. Okay. Stop laughing at your own jokes, a loser. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, watch the old episodes, leave a comment below. I think there's one more of these. It's got to end soon, right? And I'll be back again next week.